Yo, hello everyone, JB on another little adventure. Currently walking down the Sankey Valley Trail heading towards Newton Le Willows. Today's destination is a little place called Castle Hill. It's sort of between Lee and Newton Le Willows. I've got quite a distance to walk, and I'll get into a little bit of the history of Castle Hill when we get a bit closer. There isn't an awful lot known about it. Well, there is a possibility that this site dates right back to the Bronze Age. And that's all I'm going to say for now, guys. Got a nice breeze out here, which is really helping, although it's still very warm. Planning on getting there, filming the location, doing a little bit of exploring though, and then try and get back before nighttime sets in. Luckily this time though, I have got torches with me, lights with me, got everything I need, just in case I get a little lost again, which is quite normal. So yeah, I'm prepared this time, thankfully. Usually there's a couple of horses in this field. Doesn't seem to be any this time though. Not that I can see right now. There was pigs over there at one time as well, just at the bottom of the hill that you see. I'm not seeing any horses out today. We're back on the canal now, just about to come up to Common Road in Newton Le Willows. I'm having to get a bit closer because that breeze is quite strong today. But this is absolutely beautiful. We're going to be turning away from the canal in just a moment, making our way right up the top of Common Road onto the High Street, before making our way down to Willow Park. That breeze is helping considerably. I think it'd be really humid today only for that. Common Road is directly ahead. It's a magpie. I wonder if the swans are up here. I've not seen them yet. Usually you get them on the banks down here, but doesn't seem to be any today, unfortunately. Lots of hooks in that tree over there from people fishing. Just coming up to the old bridge now. Hello. You're not shy, are you? Oh. And take a quick look at this bridge before we make our way up this main road. Still got quite a long distance to go. I think this is completely covered over now. Yep, it has. Ooh, look at that, the colour of that water. Ooh, not good. And to think once this was a working canal. Crazy. Now let's make our way up the main road. I shall see you when I'm a bit closer. I didn't record walking up Common Road I should say. It's just, there's nothing to film up there. And I absolutely hate walking up that road. So I didn't bother filming that. Started filming again once I got out to Willow Park. And now we're a little bit closer to Castle Hill. Well, this at the side of me where the land dips was all part of the River Dean back in the day. And the River Dean used to run straight up and into Willow Park, into what's now known as Willow Park Lake. And that's where the River Dean was dammed off. There's a few ponds right up the other end of this that are named after it. But we're going back hundreds and hundreds of years when this was a river. I'm pretty sure there's Still some remains of things on that side, but as you can see, it's not going to be easy to get to it, and I'm not kitted out for that today. Well, they didn't have this wooden walkway in last time I was down here. It shows how long ago it was. Not that I remember anyway. I'll remember this one. Oh, my favourite. After a long walk, we've got steps. Beautiful. Why not? Yep, I'd totally forgotten about all this. We're at Castle Hill, guys, and we'll go up to the summit in just a second.
First, let's have a little look at the history of Castle Hill. The round hill you see here is the remains of a medieval moat and bailey castle. However, an excavation in 1843 revealed a chamber within the mound containing wood ash and burnt bone. This would indicate that the castle was constructed over a possible Bronze Age bowl barrow, a type of burial ground. A barrow is a mound of earth that is used to cover a tomb of some kind. The remains of the site consist of a mound up to 5 meters high and 32 meters in diameter, with faint traces of a ditch up to 10 meters wide and 20 centimeters deep on the southwest side of the hill. All traces of the accompanying bailey was destroyed during the construction of the M6 motorway. Castle Hill was probably an administrative centre, and as such was an important site of local importance. Newton, including Castle Hill, were granted to Robert Bannister by Henry II, apparently in exchange for a manor of Prestatyn located in North Wales. The castle was abandoned by 1341, but surveys of the land indicate that the castle may have been a defensive structure. During an excavation of the mound, they found a chamber 7 meters long and 60 centimeters high, along with burnt clay, charcoal. Other objects included a piece of white pottery, a whetstone for sharpening tools, and an acorn. Unfortunately, a lot of other historical evidence at the site was destroyed by further excavation. Now we've had a little look at the history of Castle Hill, let's carry on exploring.
In just a moment, I will be scrambling back down the hill to go and have a look around the base and the surrounding area to see if we can find anything of the surrounding bailey or the ditches mentioned earlier. I really hope you're all enjoying this video. If so, please smash that like button and consider subscribing, as this really helps the channel and makes doing these videos worth it. So if you do, thank you.
Now I've got to try not to slip. This is very steep. If I'm going southwest, I'm going to follow this trail for a minute. And there's supposed to be some ditch where they would have stored the food, I believe, back in the day. Right, okay, let's just have a little look around in these woods. Again, Castle Hill is right there, pretty much dotted in the middle of nowhere. It looks like there might be something over there, but I'm really not sure. No, I'm not seeing anything here. Let's make our way onto that walkway over there. Just gonna have a little look around, keep the camera rolling so you guys can see everything I'm seeing. Oh god, I nearly fell down the hole then. Ooh, I wasn't expecting that. Just twisted my ankle a bit. I've never been over this side, so I don't know if there's anything over here. It looks like there's some sort of structure back there though. Certainly a very unnatural shaping though. Made of brick by the looks of it. See if we can get to that and find out what it is. We do have a little stream running along here. Not sure we'll get to that. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to walk much further along this bank. You can see there's quite a weird looking structure in there, whatever that is. It's interesting. I'm going to have to come back. Have a look about this. We've got some rock here, a big slab of rock. It's a little bit out of place around here. I'm gonna go this way. I've got to try and keep my bearings so I don't get lost around here. I'm trying not to get lost this time. Southwest is this direction of the hill, so see if we find anything around here. I very much doubt we'll find anything else, because I think it's all going to be hidden in all this undergrowth here. I'll go a little bit further. Let's stop and have a minute. Right guys, I'm just going to have a quick minute here, have a little rest. It's a bit cooler here in these trees, so give me a chance to get this bag off my back for a minute. Sorry, I thought I'd noticed something then. Couldn't give me a chance to get this bag off my back for a minute, have a drink, and then we'll head back over to Castle Hill and see if we can go round the bottom of it. See if there's anything at the bottom though. It's a really interesting place. There isn't a lot known about Castle Hill, so if any of you guys watch this video can find any information on it that could help in a future video or to help uncover its history, please comment below. Drop all your thoughts below and drop any information you can find below. It doesn't matter what it is, I'd love to see it guys. Really nice to just be able to sit down now and have a minute, and that breeze is just beautiful. I hope you guys are really enjoying this video. Like I said, I wish I could bring you more historical information. I will try and find a lot more out about this and maybe come back and do another video very soon. It's just so little known about it at the moment. Archaeologists, they do need to come back, historians need to come back, and we need to have a proper look at this and see if we can uncover anything else that's around here. Sorry about all that noise in the background. Got a big motorway outside of me, got a breeze coming through. There's nothing I can do about it. I thought to bring all you guys on this little journey out to Castle Hill. Right, nearly back at Castle Hill again. It's just in front of us here. Oh, that is one deep trench that runs through that long grass there. Wow. Absolutely wonderful today, beautiful weather. Perfect for getting out and exploring. The nettles are not perfect though. I'm trying to avoid ticks as well. Prime time for ticks now. And them things get you, you know about it. Come have a look around this side. Nettles go all around here. I'm not sure if there's been any other excavation work around here since the 1800s. Looks like there's a little trail. Let's go and check it out. See what's around here. Doesn't look like it goes that far, but at least get a chance to cool off a little bit. The trail's been blocked by the looks of it. Let's go back round and have a look on the other side. On the other side now. I'll go back up to the top of Castle Hill in just a moment. This is very slippy underfoot. Wow, so dry and dusty. I suspect anything else is going to be hidden in all this long grass right here. I don't think I'm going to make it back up this hill. Let's go round, right round the bottom though. It's so slippy and dusty. Awesome though, awesome piece of history, dating right back to the Bronze Age. Just a shame that there isn't more historical information about the place, because I would love to know more. Now down this side here, once again you'll get a glimpse of what was the River Dean. So you can imagine you got your castle here, and straight outside here you got the river. Still got quite a lot of water over there as well. Shame can't get to it. I think this that we're seeing right here is Newton Brook. And what I'll do now, make it back up to the top. I'm going to sit up there for a couple of minutes, have a bit of a rest. Shelter from that breeze up here as well. I'm going to start making my way back now. I've enjoyed having a little explore around Castle Hill today. Didn't find those trenches that I was wanting. As you can see, this is way overgrown. Maybe come back another time later in the year, or just come back and have all my gear with me, so I can go through all them nettles and thorns and stuff without any issues. This would be lovely around here if you couldn't see that motorway. You can see the sun on the trees in the back there. Absolutely beautiful landscape. Let's head back to Willow Park. I'll show you Willow Park Lake. It's definitely time to get out of here. Mosquitoes are getting hungry. Got bit the other day on the arm by a mosquito. Itched like crazy. That time now, getting later in the day, sun's getting ready to set, but it's still beautiful. We have entered Willow Park. The sun will be setting now. Temperatures are dropping. Not too quick though, thankfully. But the temperatures are dropping. It's really nice, really refreshing. We're about to see Newton Lake in a moment. Newton Lake, otherwise known as Willow Park Lake. Now at the top of this hill up here, there was an old manor that was demolished a long time ago. I can't remember exactly what happened to it. whether it just fell into decay and collapsed or whether it actually burnt down. But you'll see the steps to that manor in just a moment. We'll take a little look at the lake and the dam. Once again, this was the River Dean and it was dammed off here at Newton Lake. And it was probably a river, it would have most likely been the river when the castle was still in situ down there. And there's the stairs that went up to an old manor at the top. Getting a lot of glare from that sun. But here's the dam. And a nice big whopping hole. Surprised them ducks don't get washed down there. Yeah, it's dangerous. And he comes out at the bottom there. I'll be able to take a little look at that in a moment. Look at all these geese and ducks and swans. The lake is full of them. Hello. Stiff breeze coming off this lake. Really nice. Let's head down there and go and see what's at the bottom of these stairs. Report the dam leaking. Hopefully that doesn't happen. That would get a bit messy. We're now at the bottom of the dam. Yeah, where the water comes out. I think there was a pond though. I don't think we're going to get to see this pond. It's so overgrown. Can't see it. Right, I'm going to make my way back up to the top of the dam. Wow. I'm gonna have a minute at the top here and then start making my way back home. Got a long walk, but at least it's cooler now. And it's mostly downhill, I believe. Well everyone, I hope you enjoyed that video. I'm nearly back now. I'm nearly back onto the Sankey Canal. Trying to take a bit of a shortcut here, but I don't know if the public walkway is open further down by Beautywood. I'm going to take a bit of a shortcut if possible. But I think the wooden path that they put in started becoming quite dangerous, and someone told me that they blocked it off. So I'm about to find out. I hope now. I hope you enjoyed this little video. Having a look at Castle Hill, Willow Park. Now we've got these beautiful countryside views. That's Parmoss over there. Got St Helens Town Centre on that side, and Newton the Willows back up that way. The mission now is to just get back onto the canal, back onto the home stretch, get home, have something to eat, a nice hot drink, probably go and soak for a little bit in a bath. Sounds like a wonderful idea. Well, back on the Sankey Valley Trail now guys. They did close that public walkway due to the wooden path being completely rotted, which can be expected considering it's there in the woods and it's not been looked after. That's why they closed the walkway. Got them through, everything is good. Back on the trail now, so on the home stretch. Really looking forward to having a drink now. I'm going to end this video off soon. Hope you guys have enjoyed this little adventure. Looks like that tree is going to end up collapsing soon. It's swaying a lot. Ooh. I think that tree is going to have to get cut down. Yeah, creaking. Sounds like it's getting ready to snap at any time. I might go back and visit Castle Hill at some point in the near future if I can find some information about it, some extra information. And once again guys, I just want to ask all of you a huge favour. If you can find any helpful information about the history of Castle Hill, the River Dean, anything like that, please let me know. Send me links in the comments. I want you to tell me everything you can find, and then that can get used in a future video. Because I would love to come back to Castle Hill and do some metal detecting around there. I bet there's all kinds of things to be found. And around the River Dean as well. I was talking to some locals who were walking by there, and they were saying that they remember back in the 90s an old boathouse that used to be docked at the side of the canal that was there at the time. Obviously it's just a stream now, but back then it must have been a canal. And that was back in the early 90s. So you still had the boats coming up and down and things like that. Mad. Well, at least I think you did, going off what he was saying. Didn't get his name, so can't give him a shout out in the video unfortunately. But if ever you, whoever you are, who was spoken to and you give me that information, if ever you see this video, I want to shout out and just say thank you for all the information you provided. Really helpful. Even if it was just a memory, it still tells a story about what was around there. Looks like we might get a glimpse of the sunset. Nice golden sun tonight. Absolutely beautiful, look at that. Wow. That is so beautiful. I'm going to call this video right here. Bid you all farewell, and I shall see you in the next video. Take care, everyone.